Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The couple for today's second date update met at the hottest club in town.
Ooh.
Talking about the Gram. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Gram. I'm your doorman, Dylan. I know, I look way too sleek to be intimidating. But also, I've been taking MMA for 4 months. If you try to sneak past me, pretty sure I'll choke you out. Oh, you want bottle service? Sorry, no bottle service at this club, because I'm not talking about actual club. I'm talking about Instagram, the hottest club in town. Welcome to Instagram. What can I get you?
Wow.
Yeah, they met each other
Guys.
on the Gram. That's what I think every single time.
Club bouncer that you have in your.
I don't even want to know what you think about Twitter.
I
Yeah,
mean,
oh, Twitter's disgusting now.
Yeah, okay.
Like, hey, what's up? Welcome to Twitter. Nobody really comes in here much, but come on in. I think we got some bottles lying around here somewhere or something. That's Twitter. Instagram is much cooler.
there's a back room somewhere.
Yeah. Don't get me started on MySpace.
Oh.
Toss you a syringe right when you walk
Yeah.
in. But
Wow.
the people met on Instagram. I'm talking about Russ, and the girl's name is Jessie. I think that's what his email said. Russ, what's up? How are you?
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up,
Hey,
dude?
welcome.
You guys clowning me or what?
I don't know.
No, we're clowning Instagram more than anything else, or just social media in general.
Jubal's just weird.
I
man.
probably deserve it.
No. Okay, so you met the girl you want to call today
Can't go
on
to the bottle
Instagram.
service. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you met her on Instagram.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
Did you have mutual friends, or were you just stalking?
No, like I'm a workout dude. You know, I was posting some photos of my workout, and like, you know, in the gym community, we all kind of like
Yeah,
tag stuff.
you guys are super active.
Huge.
Yeah, hey, you know, it's whatever. So I was checking out this hashtag FitLife, you know, just kind of seeing who I can just check out.
FitLife.
Yeah.
FitLife. And so I found this girl, Jessie, and she's super hot, and she's super fit, and I was like, oh man, this girl's like, I'm down, right? And so I just started following her and, you know, liking her photos and whatnot, and then reached out and messaged her. I'm like, hey, like, you're hot and we have the same interests, and like, let's get together.
Sounds like a beautiful
Yeah.
romantic message.
Yeah.
How gym people
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah.
Tell me you put like a water emoji in there too, the little water drop emoji.
Just lots of flexing, yeah.
Oh, the bicep emoji?
You do sound like a wordsmith, sir. You really do. What did she say back?
She was like, thanks for reaching out. Like, I love your photos. I'm like, I love your photos. And we had like a little love fest going on. And I decided, like, let's meet up. And so I basically asked her out on a date via Instagram.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I thought, let's meet at my gym.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I mean,
guys like
perfect.
to do a workout together?
Yeah, like I go to this really cool gym. I'm like, you know, it's a huge part of my life, and it's a part of her life. And I'm like, this might be a great way to kind of size each other up and hang out.
yeah, if you guys both love working
Yeah.
out, that's actually a really good idea for a date.
Yeah.
I bet she was excited about it.
Yeah. So we met up, and it was great. She was hot, super strong and fit, and looked great. And we just traded off workouts. Like, I'd do some reps of this, and she would suggest we go to this and that. And we just swap, you know, to different machines.
And did you have time to like actually talk to each other too?
Yeah, we have like loads of stuff in common, and we're just kind of cracking up. And it was fun. It wasn't like some dead serious workout. It was like fun and light.
You should have just had those big, like, over-the-ear Beats headphones on and not talk to her, been one of those guys.
I'm like, silence.
Did it seem like she had fun too?
Yeah, I mean, she was into it. And at one point, I had this idea. I'm like, how much do you weigh? Like, let me bench press you. And then she was going to try to bench press me. That didn't work. But I bench pressed her, and we did like a live Instagram like story of me bench pressing her. And,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
That's gym love.
Yeah, that is. You see that
Did you use
quite
that
often.
hashtag? That's a good hashtag. Hashtag gym
hashtag
love.
gym love.
Yeah.
Yeah. After hashtag FitLife.
Dude, if you guys hook up, you're going to be that couple on Instagram. It's always like you're doing pull-ups with her like wrapped around
yeah.
you, and she's doing pull-ups. Yeah. Oh, man, I can't wait. I hope this works out for you.
Dude, that would be like a dream come true.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, I've always wanted to meet a girl that was this into fitness.
Yeah.
Because none of my friends are as into it as me. But I met this girl, and I'm like, she's more into it. I mean, like, we were like a perfect couple.
So this is like your dream girl, basically, is what I'm hearing.
She's total dream girl. Like, I never meet anyone like this.
Okay. How did everything end?
Like, she heads to the locker room. I head to the locker room. I'm like, meet me outside. We'll grab a smoothie afterwards, and we'll like go for a walk and just, you know.
Okay.
So I go into the locker room, and I shower, change, come back, no sign of her.
What?
I'm like, okay, damn. Well, she's taking a while. Fair
Yeah.
enough. And so I grabbed the lady at the reception desk, and I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you go into the women's locker room and just check on her, like make sure everything's cool? Because it was like 15, 20 minutes, like time had passed, right?
Right.
And she comes out and says, she's not there, man.
What?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I was standing here the whole time. Like, how could I have missed her? And she's like, there's nobody in there.
Whoa. Either she ditched you or it was your dream girl and you were imagining the whole thing doing some really weird workouts by yourself.
Oh my God, Jubal got to the bottom of it.
I never thought of that.
Maybe she had some sort of emergency though.
I thought at least I would get a text message, at least I get a call or something. Like, I reached out to her, no response, no response, no response.
Wow. How long has it been now?
I don't know. It's been like 5 days, 6 days.
5 or 6
Has
days?
she
Okay, that's
been
a long time.
updating her Instagram feed?
Yeah, she has. I mean, I've watched her.
Okay.
Okay, so she's
Wow.
safe and fine.
She's alive.
Definitely doing good. Okay,
She's
well,
alive.
Yeah.
play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, man.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the cycling class and second date update. My name is Dylan. I'll be your instructor today.
Oh my God.
First of all, before we get started, I want to thank everybody coming out to my new cycling gym. It's a cycling gym where we stay on our seats the whole time. It's called Sit and Spin. And I thank you for coming out because we're going to push it to the extreme today with your second date update spin class.
Oh my God, I really honestly feel like I've taken class from you before. I'm not even lying.
Sign me up.
You in the back there, Brooke. I don't see you pushing hard enough, Brooke. Remember, sit on that seat. Don't get off that seat. This is Sit and Spin. This is Sit and Spin where you sit down the whole class.
Even though I'm not even sweating, I'm still cursing you
I
in
know.
my head.
They always
like, shut up, you.
focus on somebody.
Don't call me out.
You were there laughing in the background. Get to spinning. I don't see you spinning. If you don't spin, I'm going to come over there and beat you with a baseball bat. Oh, sorry. Got a little aggressive on that. I was getting a little angry. Why?
Flashbacks, man.
Why am I doing that? Because the guy on the phone for a second date update today, his name is Russ. He didn't meet the girl at a spin class, but he did go to the gym with her. He met her on Instagram. They're both fitness people, so they decided to work out together. He thought it went awesome, but when they were done working out, she went to shower up. He went to shower up, and then she disappeared.
Yeah.
She was just gone, and he hasn't heard from her in about a week, so we're going to call her and find out why she ditched him. All right, Russ, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm kind of worried about this one because you say that she's your dream girl, and she is obviously saying she wants nothing to do with you.
I'm hoping that it's just some sort of misunderstanding. I didn't know she was like mad at, like, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Like, I like your positive thinking, Russ.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine anything else. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Like, there has to be a reason, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Jesse, please?
this is she.
Hey, what's up, Jesse? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Yes.
Jesse.
Hey.
Yeah, it's the whole show, actually. What's
Hi.
up?
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I listen to you guys all the time.
Oh,
Cool,
sweet.
thanks.
While you're at the gym,
Yeah, how did you know that?
follow you on Instagram, hashtag FitLife.
No, you do not.
No,
You're going to see me like every photo of yours?
She would know if
Yeah.
you followed her.
I would definitely know.
Yeah.
No, I'm calling you today, Jesse. First of all, thank you for listening. Appreciate it. But somebody emailed us about you for a second date update.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm assuming well, I don't know when you listen, but do you listen to the second date updates?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, so you know what they are.
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen eventually.
Oh, you did?
What?
Are you, like, not calling a lot of guys back?
No, I've just been on like a lot of bad dates.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you're like, at some point,
It was a numbers game.
I'm going to be on
Yeah.
the radio show.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then do you have any idea who would have emailed us to call you?
Is it Kevin? It's probably Kevin.
No, it's not Kevin.
Oh, but Kevin, he
It's
sounds
somebody
like the
else.
worst.
Yeah.
It's not Kevin?
No, it's not.
Oh god. Okay, that was a really bad one.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe this one won't be that bad. His name is Russ.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, other guys were worse than that, so this is actually good.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, maybe we can get you on for those other guys, too. Is there anybody that you want to call?
No, not at the moment. No.
All right. Well, Russ told us that you guys worked out together, and then you ditched him after the workout.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it.
But that's kind of, I mean, even if you weren't attracted to him, he sounded like a nice guy. It's a rude move just to ditch him at the end of a date.
No, he was a nice guy. We're just not on the same level.
On the same level.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Okay.
like, again, rude to just leave at the end of a date.
Well, the date was over.
No, he said that he was getting you a smoothie and that, you know, there's like that wrap-up thing, like whether you're going to do it again or not. And
No, I mean, I stayed for the workout. We did our thing, and there was no need for, like, a wrap-up at the end. I knew there wasn't a future there, so.
Okay. And hopefully he would be able to pick up on your hint of ditching
Wow.
him. I got it. Was there anything that he did wrong to make you just want to leave like that?
He's just a prototypical meathead.
well,
You mean like just protein shakes, meal prep, gym? That's it? That's all he cares
Yeah,
about?
like gym bro, yeah.
but what did you expect? I mean, you met over the hashtag FitLife.
I expected somebody who was into fitness.
And he's not?
Yeah.
We talked to him. It sounds like he is.
That's all he's into.
Not in the way that I am.
I don't get
Can
it.
you explain better?
Russ is all about his upper body. Like, he does not work out his legs, and I don't respect that.
Wait, what?
I've heard of
Wait,
it.
so-
are you, wait.
So Russ skips leg days.
Yes.
I don't know if Russ has ever done a leg day in his life.
What?
So wait, is that unattractive? Like he doesn't have muscly legs and you don't think it's attractive?
Like, my 4-year-old niece has bigger calves than he does. So, no, I don't think it's attractive. It's actually a huge turnoff to have this completely imbalanced, like, physique.
Okay.
So you don't respect bros who don't do leg day.
No, not at all. Like, you can't just focus on bicep curls. You actually have to do, like, a leg press
Hey,
or, like,
can I chime in here for a second?
Yeah, I guess you can.
Wow.
oh,
Yeah. Hey.
yeah, I forgot about this part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you,
Jesse,
though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russ is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
I don't skip leg days, by the way.
So your legs are just disproportionate, even though you work them out.
Wow. I work out my legs all the time. I'm a hard gainer. Okay. It takes me a long time to get gains. Okay. In my legs.
Okay, look, Russ, I'm sorry if, like, I have offended you. Like, your upper body looks great. Like, from the waist up, completely ripped, completely toned and lean. But the leg thing just turns me off.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. My legs could be bigger. That's fine. But I mean, they're sculpted. Okay. I work in my quads are beautiful, actually.
Just the lower
They
leg.
need a little development. You're right. And I appreciate it, okay? It's a note, duly noted. But that doesn't mean you need to ditch me after a really cool date, just vanishing into thin air.
It wasn't that great of a date. Like, you just wanted to do curls and, like, overhead press the entire time. Like, I was trying to get you on leg machines, like some actual heavyweight leg exercises, and you wouldn't even do it.
It was a buys and tries day. I'm not going to put all my effort into my legs.
Well, I
do a
was
little
trying to
bit
help
of
you
stuff,
out.
and what's
You
the
said
next
you're a hard
day?
gainer, so you got to work them extra.
Look, I'm a trainer, okay? I do this for a living, so I think I know how to work out my own legs.
Bro, stop. I was a trainer for a long time, a very good one, and so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, then you would understand we're doing buys and tries, so...
Are we just having
This is my favorite discussion ever, I think.
training fight right now? Is that what we're having?
Apparently, Jesse, it's true. I work out my legs twice a week, okay? And sorry that's not evident for you.
Okay, well, then you need to do them every other day and maybe eat some more food or something because, like...
Whoa.
you
Do
need a-
not insult my meal prep, okay?
Is that something
Man,
to
it's-
even insult?
Sounds
I
like you
guess.
just got heated.
Okay, I'm sure that your meal prep is on point. We're just on a
it's
different
very
level.
on point. Thank you very much. I put a lot of prep into this. I eat clean, okay? I get all my macros. I do not need a lecture about my diet from you, okay?
Okay, well,
I
I'm
get all my
sorry
macros.
you're having...
I'm a hard gainer. I told you that.
I heard you. I'm sorry you're having so much trouble adding mass to your legs, but I'm not the one who's going to help you out with that.
I don't even know what's happening.
I don't know.
Another language.
Yeah.
I don't know whose side to be on. I don't know if someone's being mean or not.
Do we somehow go into Spanish? I don't know.
What are
Hey.
macros?
So,
I'm not into guys that look like a triangle, like an upside down triangle.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Triangle? Okay, you weren't saying that when I was bench pressing you, when you were staring at my body, when you were liking all my pics.
Well, during the workout, I was trying to just be polite, and with the pics, you must have just really gotten a good angle because I couldn't tell.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, are your feelings hurt right now, Russ?
Of course. Did you hear what she said about my leg? How would you feel?
I don't think it would bother me as much, but I know that you're like you said, it takes a long time for you to get muscle in your legs. So,
Do you have any idea what it's like being a hard gainer?
No. I mean, maybe.
Jesse,
I've
do you
never
have
tried.
any idea what it's like being a hard gainer?
Yeah, I have a few friends who are hard gainers, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just genetically blessed, I guess.
Wow.
Wow, lucky you.
Jesse, I mean, I feel like you're kind of rude still. You left him. You're making fun of his legs. Do you feel bad at all?
No, I don't feel bad. Like, I was polite through the date. I finished the workout, and then I left. Like, I'm not going to waste time on that. Like, I told you, I don't respect anyone who doesn't work out their legs.
Okay.
Oh, my God, I work out my legs. How many times do I have to tell you I squat 250?
Whoa, man, this is getting way too heated. I just have to. I'm gonna ask Jesse before this goes out of control. Would you like to go out on a second date with Russ, Jesse? We will pay for it.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't thought you were gonna
Good
say
luck
no.
with your hard gains.
Wow.
That's good. That's good. I like this. I like where this is going because every competitor needs fuel for competition. Okay. And Jesse, keep looking at my Instagram and check out those legs, and you'll see the gains I'm making because of you. All right?
Okay.
Thank
I'll be
you.
watching.
Jesse, if Russ gets some more gains in his legs, would you go out with him again?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Whoa.
Well, get ready to believe, okay? Hashtag leg day every day.
Oh, damn.
Dang, no
No,
breaks.
he didn't. Just throw that down.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text message at 78592 says, that was really rude of her, but I do agree you shouldn't just focus on one body part in the gym.
Oh, come
It's Brooke and
on.
Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. Russ wanted to call Jesse. They met on Instagram because he saw her post something under the hashtag FitLife.
Yeah.
And their first date was a workout. We got her on the phone to find out why she wasn't calling him back. And it's because Russ apparently skips leg days. And he doesn't have the legs that it takes to date Jesse.
I don't
You
even...
know, though, after this call, he is so self-conscious.
Oh, yeah.
All
for
that
sure.
man is doing his legs right now.
Oh, yeah. And I thought people would be calling her rude, but pretty much everybody texting in is like, I agree. It's disgusting when you go to the gym and your legs are tiny, bro.
I've
And
never
he's-
been to the gym. I had no idea leg day was such a big deal.
He
Yeah.
made a comment about being able to squat 250, and everybody's piling on that too. Like, I have a 78-year-old grandpa who can squat 250, bro.
We have a lot of fit people listening to the show, apparently.
I had no idea.
That are in a lot better shape than any of us.
A
Although
lot
I
of meatheads
do
texting
like
in this morning.
the one text that we got that says, I feel so fat right now.
Yeah. So anyway, they're not going out again, but that's fine. Russ needs more time to focus on his legs, I guess, because he's a hard gainer and he needs to get those legs nice and big. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
60 seconds away from your shock collar question of the day. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and they're off.
Woo!
Our new morning show intro music, once again, coming
really
through
good.
strong.
Like it.
Gosh, like it every day that we've done it.
Yep.
So feeling
Gets you
more
ready to
amped
go.
up as we go on.
Yep. Before we get into the shock collar question of the day, though, there are a few changes on the show today, not just the intro music, but we're going to make a few changes. The phone taps are going to be known as ha-ha calls from now on.
Oh, man.
Why?
I'm glad you didn't do LOL or something.
Ooh, LOL calls. We might have to go back to the drawing board on that one, then.
Okay.
And there's also not enough laughter on the show, so we're going to be adding canned laughter. Make it a little more.
That's kind of creepy. Like
Really
young
don't think I laugh enough, huh?
and young
Creepy.
children giggling is a better option
Yeah,
than this
that's-
fool.
I don't know,
Creepy
man.
children studio audience laughing after everything we say. And perhaps the biggest change of all, though, Jose, what happened to your head?
Oh, I got
head
a haircut.
Different.
It's a monumental
Oh.
hair. Even Brooke has complimented it, and she's taken back by it. Tell them, Brooke. Tell them how great it looks.
My compliment was, quote,
You look weird with hair.
I'm having a hard time getting adjusted to your new haircut.
Yeah, and I said, thank you, Brooke. I love it too.
We've worked together for years now, and not once have I ever seen you attempt a hairstyle.
No,
I didn't even know he had hair. I thought he was bald this whole time.
So many people were like, dude, I had somebody message me because I posted about it on my Facebook, like, I'm going to get a haircut. And he was like, oh my God, what product did you use to grow your hair back? Because this guy's balding. He's a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, no, I can grow hair. I just never do
Jose.
it.
Oh, it's a toupee. I get it now.
It's not that paint-on stuff
No.
that they have the
Hair plugs.
infomercials
Are those
for?
hair plugs?
No, they're not hair plugs. It's real. I did it. I
Interesting.
grew it out. And I
Yeah,
cut it.
it's kind of shiny, a little wavy,
Thank you. I put a
sort
little
of combed
product-
over a bit.
It looks like the haircut you probably had when you were 7 years old.
Well, it is in style. Everything comes back in style, Brooke. So hello, my retro haircut.
I know your mom's going to think you're so adorable.
Oh, she's already complimented me. She's like, you just look so cute.
You look like you were in Catholic school all over again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, I think from now on, since you have that haircut, you do need to come to work in a Catholic schoolboy
In a
outfit.
uniform.
Yeah, every day. It's weird to see you with hair. We'll
know.
post a picture after the shot collar question on the Brooke and Jubal Facebook and Instagram of Jose's hair. And remember, we do not like people trolling us in the comments. So please
Don't,
troll away.
Don't roast quote unquote Jose or do.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
But it's sort of like the new school Trump look.
Oh, I'm going to compare it to that. It looks way better than his hair. Come on, leave me alone, you guys.
Jose was so stressed out about it. Like last week, he was talking to everybody in the office. You'd walk outside and he'd be at somebody's like some salesperson who I've never even seen before, just talking like, "What do you think I should do? Should I do this? Should I do that?" Well,
I was so nervous.
yeah. Is that like what did you put in that?
It's
glitter?
It's wax.
I don't understand how men
wax.
get nervous for haircuts. You literally 3 weeks from now are going to have to cut it again.
It was
It's
sca-
not like you even have to live with it for very
I
long.
was super scared, and it took like 10 minutes to cut my hair.
Yeah.
Like the guy was like, "This is gonna be really quick," and I'm like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
It looks very greasy.
It's not greasy.
I'm ready for the
I
the
just
studios
showed
to be.
Brooke how much product I put in. Remember, one finger
Yeah.
scoop.
I don't
we
think you
talked about
listened
this.
to that guy.
No, it's only one finger scoop. He taught me. He said, "Don't use more than one finger."
Okay.
Well, that was
Yeah,
weird.
well, that's weird. Yeah, where'd you get your haircut? I don't know. Now I kind of want to go visit that same place. All right, let's get into the shot caller question of the day. Young Jeffrey is coming to the studio with a hat full of names. We'll draw a name out of the hat to see who will put on the shock collar today. They're asked a trivia question. If they get it right, they don't get shocked. Jeff does because he asked a terrible question. If they get it wrong, they get shocked to the song that you want us to sing. Text in at 78592. What song do you want to hear from the person who gets shocked today? Jose has drawn a name out of the hat because he's got a fancy new haircut. And who'd you get?
I got Brooke.
Oh, lovely.
Brooke. All right. Brooke's got the shock collar while she's putting that on. Jeff, please read Brooke the shock collar question of the day.
Back in 1856, a British scientist named William Perkin was trying to come up with a cure for one particular disease that was raging through Europe. But during his experiments, he discovered something completely different that had nothing to do with curing a deadly illness. By mixing compounds together, he accidentally invented a brand new color, a shade of purple called mauve. William forgot all about solving diseases after that and instead made a fortune with mauve-colored dye for clothing.
Whoa.
But what disease did he originally set out to cure?
Why I feel like you say mauve weird, but okay. He was trying to cure a disease and he came up with the color mauve. So my first thought, because it's red and mauve is probably, you'd put some red in that to make mauve. The scarlet fever.
Oh, what year
I don't
was
know
it?
why. 1856?
1856.
Well, was that the when the plague was happening?
Yeah. So I think so.
But that was everywhere.
Well, it's a deadly disease, so it's probably something that he
why they
wanted
call it
to
a plague,
cure.
right?
Yeah. How disappointed are you, though, if you have this disease and the scientist who's supposed to be curing it just comes up with a new color? You're like,
distracted by
oh,
color.
wow, thanks,
Like you're
buddy.
still dying, but you look fantastic.
That was real great. Okay, give me, measles, mumps. We're killing people. I mean, literally the common cold would kill people back then.
Yeah, everything killed everybody.
Tuberculosis.
What about leprosy?
What about, leprosy? Or
That was a fun one.
tuberculosis?
But there has to be a reason, like, that he was going for something specific. It has to be related to the color, right? Or he wouldn't be asking us.
don't know.
Like your strategy with the red fever or scarlet fever. I like that.
I don't know any other colorful diseases.
Isn't there yellow fever? Yellow fever?
There's yellow fever.
There we go. Now we're getting
I don't
all
think
kinds of
there's
fevers.
really any yellow in mauve. It's going to be,
Read
red and
the
blue
question one more
make
time,
purple.
Jeff.
Back in 1856, a British scientist named William Perkin was trying to come up with a cure for one particular disease that was raging through Europe, but instead, he accidentally invented a brand new color, a shade of purple called mauve. After that, he forgot all about solving diseases and instead made a fortune making mauve-colored dye for clothing. What disease did he originally set out to cure?
Even though the color of the disease honestly has nothing to do with whatever color compounds he was putting together, I'm going to go scarlet fever.
Over black plague and yellow fever. All
Yes.
the other colors. Okay.
Yes.
In 1856, William Perkin was trying to find a cure for a disease that was ravaging Europe. But while trying to replicate the virus in his lab, he accidentally created a brand new color called mauve. Afterwards, he forgot all about solving the disease and instead made a mint, creating purple synthetic dyes for clothing. Meanwhile, hundreds of thousands of people continued to perish because they were getting bit by mosquitoes and there was still no cure for malaria.
Malaria. Oh, man.
How did I get that wrong?
I don't know.
Malaria.
Well, you got it wrong, and somebody texted in and wanted to hear The Circle of Life from the Lion King soundtrack. So there's the lyrics for that.
Yeah.
And whenever you're ready.
None so name but it be Sadamo. Sadam. Nasavania.
Oh, man.
I don't think that was any of the actual words.
Yeah, I don't know the actual words.
All right, your phone tap's coming up in just a few minutes.
Move it 92.5.
Hey, girl. What's up with you?
Wait a minute. Is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on. Just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say somebody approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you. Hi there. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you are much more attractive in person than you are through my telescope. And trust me, I've looked at you a lot through my telescope.
Oh, that's not even funny.
Whatever you do, resist the urge to throw up into his drink. Instead, tell him that you'd like to see his telescope privately. And then that's when you give him the number to the loser line so that hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail for you that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Hey, this is Matt. I had a really good time last night. I know we didn't really talk much, but it's like we made a lot of eye contact. I don't know if that means anything, but I mean, you're really hot. You got my number, so ball's in your court. Just let me know what's going on, and hopefully I will talk to you later. Bye.
Next message.
I'm guessing the prolonged eye contact is why he got the loser line.
Yeah.
He just walked up and didn't say anything, just stared her in the eyes.
Can I have your number?
What do you think, huh? We're making a lot of eye contact here.
It's like we know each other already. I mean, we looked at each other.
They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and I want your soul to meet my soul.
Are you sure you aren't that guy?
I think I maybe have been at one time. Here's another message.
Next message.
Hey, it's Sam. Thanks for not responding to my text messages. Oh, my God. Call me back so I can get the shopping spree that you promised me.
Oh, no.
Next message.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, girl. I almost felt bad for you until I saw what you really wanted.
Yeah, until the shopping spree. She doesn't really care so much about going out with him, and obviously he knew that. That's why he gave her the number of the loser line.
That's the kind of girl that walks up and is like, you look rich.
Yeah.
I can't believe that women get this. I can't believe that they get shopping sprees.
They do.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've barely gotten a cheeseburger with a coupon before, okay?
Dude, put an Amazon wish list in your bio on your Instagram. I guarantee you'll get all sorts of thirsty truckers buying
all
you
you
stuff.
gotta
Well,
do.
you know what, though? It's not as attractive when it includes baby diapers and wipes.
Her wish list.
You're saying that, but trust me, we have heard a lot of things on this show, and I guarantee there's a market out there for that.
Hey, I'm the
Hey,
I'm just gonna-
wait, she wants me to buy her baby diaper. Oh, she's perfect.
I'm going to throw in some tampons just for good measure.
Here's
That's hot.
another message from the loser line.
Next message.
Hey, Jen. Hope you're doing well. Thanks again for giving me your number. I
I just wanted to call and say I love that our dogs got along really well. I'm sorry that Tyson nipped at your dog. He wanted me to call and say sorry. Here he actually wants to say sorry. Sorry. And he wanted us to go out again, and he said he would pay. So give me a call back.
Next message.
I don't think that was the dog that said sorry. I think that was him pretending to be the dog.
You're
But
a pretty
I'm not an
smart
expert.
guy. You're
You
pretty
caught
smart.
on,
Yeah.
Jubal.
I feel like that was charming. Like, if that would have gotten her, she may have gone out with him. What do you
No,
think?
I think he and his dog have too many two-way conversations.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the problem. That wasn't the first dog impression he's ever done.
Remember, you can get the special loser line number. All you have to do is text the word loser to 78592.
Next message.
Hi, Dave. This is Joy. We met at the club last night, and I wanted to reach out and say thank you for being a gentleman and for asking me out. I really appreciated that. I did have one request, though, before we go on our date, because I know you said you were from Canada, and I've never been to Canada, and I don't speak the Canadian language. I'm not familiar with any other language outside of English. So, when we do go out, it's really important that we just speak English. So I really look forward to hearing from you, and I'm going to say bye right now in English. So, bye-bye.
Next message.
Wow, she met a real-life Canadian who spoke English.
Hey, he could have spoke French.
Strange.
I
He
know.
could have spoke French.
But, I mean, you either speak French and have an accent, or you speak English in Canada. There's no
I
way.
I don't know. Yeah, no. I mean, I hear that if you go over there, all you really need to know is the word sorry
Yeah.
and a boot, and that's it. Yeah, and that's Canadian.
I really like how she thought she was talking to somebody who had English as a second language, and she really enunciated every word for him.
That's the key. People can tell what you're saying if they don't speak your language, as long as you speak very loudly and slowly.
Yeah.
Here's another message from the loser line.
Next message.
Hey, Phil, it's Rick. So I had a really great time last night. You're so nice and so kind. Just the way you said my name, Rick. You reminded me of my mom.
What?
She was just a great woman. She took care of me, and just been looking for someone to kind of date that's just like my mom. And yeah, that's why I wanted to reach out to you, because I really just wanted to go on a date with you, and maybe you can pretend to be my mommy. Her name was Barbara, and I can even send you pics of outfits and clothes that she used to wear. Just a couple items, So if you're interested, just give me a call back, and if not, then maybe you can put me in timeout because I've been naughty.
Next message.
Why would that guy ever get the loser line?
Oh, God.
Every woman wants a dude who's close with his mom, right?
I mean,
That's so gross.
they say subconsciously you go for girls after your mom, but you don't literally want your mom physically and, words and names.
Even if you do, where is your thing in your head that says I should think this and not say it?
Because it's probably worked for him before.
No!
That is so disturbing.
There's somebody out there for everybody. Unfortunately, not for him because he got the loser line on this one.
Well,
but I'm sure it's working out for him anyway. And he has a lovely lady out there who reminds him of his mommy and puts him on timeout all the time.
Yeah.
Remember, listen to the loser line regularly on Mondays at 7:10 and 9:10. Your phone tap's coming up right after this. It's Brooke and Jewel in the morning.
I'm Bradley Johnson with 1-800-DUI-AWAY. Not getting behind the wheel after drinking is the best choice. But if you're pulled over, the next best choice is to call 1-800-DUI-AWAY.
It's another Jubal phone tab.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Only on Moving 92.5.
This is Kristen. How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Sam, and I have a hypothetical question that I'd like to ask you.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I can help you.
Okay, cool. It's just a hypothetical question. So,
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Okay. Well, let's say somebody was dropping off some clothes at one of your donation bins, and they dropped their favorite hat in there.
Well, what we do in that case, it's our policy that if you accidentally gave something away, then you can call the store to see if they have the item.
Okay, well,
And
that's not actually my situation. I had another hypothetical question to ask you.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's say that person, still hypothetical,
went inside the donation bin to get the hat back, and he got stuck, what would happen then?
I definitely would not advise doing that because that is very dangerous to do something like that. So definitely do not do that.
Okay, well, hypothetically, if they did that and they were calling somebody at one of your stores from inside the donation bin, what would the next step be, hypothetically?
You are not stuck in a donation bin. Please tell me you're not stuck in a donation bin, are you?
No, I was just asking a hypothetical question.
Okay, if you're stuck in a donation bin, then you need to tell me exactly where you are right now because I have to call the police.
No, please don't do that.
Are you in a donation bin?
Like I said, just asking a few hypothetical
No,
questions.
can I just be serious? Because I really need to know that. I have to call the police.
Well, I would appreciate if you didn't do that, because again, these are all hypothetical.
Can you just please don't play around with this because I don't know why you're even asking that question if you're not in a donation bin.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is because let's say this imaginary person that was stuck in the bin also found a jacket that they really like. Can he then hypothetically take that jacket too?
No, you can't go into donation bins and just take clothes. Why would you ask me that?
Well, what if hypothetically I went in there to get my hat, but then I found this other jacket that is really nice. It's nicer than the jacket that I currently...
take things out of bins.
But it's nicer than the jacket.
They're just for depositing clothes. You can't go into a bin, and I have to call the police
Okay,
if you're in a
but
bin.
no, please don't call the police. But if this jacket is nicer than the one that I already have, hypothetically, I'm just kind of trading it, right? Because I would be leaving behind another hypothetical jacket. You know what I mean?
There's so many hypotheticals, and I don't even think you're using that word correctly half the time.
Hypothetically, I think I am, but let's not get into grammar.
Really, I'm going to hang up. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
I want to know if, again, hypothetical question, if somebody crawled into one of your bins to get their hat back and they found a jacket...
I already told you that you can call the store and see if somebody has it.
And I think that's where you got confused.
I'm not confused.
Well, yes, because you're focusing on the hat. The question was about the jacket. If I found a jacket that I like better than the one that I'm currently...
I already told you, no, you can't take clothes.
But what if you like...
not just take clothes.
But what if this jacket makes my shoulders look manlier? Again, it's got shoulder pads in it, and I think it's a really good look.
Okay, so you didn't say hypothetical there, so then you're actually wearing the jacket now. Basically, you're admitting that you're stealing it. That's what you just admitted to me.
I'm asking... Well, no.
No,
Okay.
you didn't say hypothetical, so you obviously are sitting with a jacket that you stole.
Yes, I'm sitting Indian style inside of one of your donation bins, looking at this jacket.
Where are you? You know what? At this point, I think you're just with me. Is that it? I mean, do you just have nothing better to do with your day? Do you have to just call? That's really great.
Hypothetically, yes, I am messing with you. Hypothetically.
You know, I'm hanging up, asshole.
Okay, well, don't do that. Let me tell you first that this is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning doing a phone tap on you, and your coworker Steven set you up.
Are you kidding me, Steven?
Yes, Steven. It's a joke. Steven!
Why?
He just said things were boring at work. So
You're such a jackass.
He is. He really is, isn't he?
I'm going to kill him.
Okay, are you going to hypothetically kill him or really kill him? We need to know that for sure.
I'm really going to kill him.
Oh, okay.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone tabs. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Only on Moving 92.5.
You must think.
Going for 17 wins in a row today, Brooke, and you're going to be playing Kendall in Auburn. What's up, Kendall?
Not too much. How you doing?
Oh, I expected a female. Glad
Kendall
to hear
Jenner?
him. Yep, it's fine.
I'm the story of my life.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I went to high school with a guy named Courtney. So,
That's worse.
Yeah.
That's worse.
He'll hang
You
out
should
with you
just
sometime, I
start
think.
speaking in a lady's voice, Kendall.
I prefer not to.
Yeah.
All
Maybe
right.
this
well,
is a lady's voice. Don't be judgy. Okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
Very deep lady voice. All right, we're sending Brooke out of the studio. Kendall, you know how the game is played. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Brooke outright to win, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Your time starts now. Kim and Kanye recently announced the name of their third child. What is it?
Pass.
What's the national flower of the United States of America?
Dandelion.
Sweden just announced that they are reducing their 8-hour workday to how many hours?
6.
Which orchestra instrument gets its name from a French word that translates to loud wood in English?
Tuba.
The official language of Brazil is not Spanish. What is it? 3, 2, anything?
Brazilian.
Okay.
Good answer.
Yeah, good answer. Nice guess. We'll bring Brooke back into the studio. So, Kendall, what do you do for a living?
I do shipping, work in a warehouse.
What kind of stuff you ship?
Mostly cleaning supplies. In bulk.
Where do you ship it? Where do you ship it to?
What? Does it matter?
Hello?
Kendall?
Uh-oh. He's an illegal shipper, and you've caught
He
him.
hung up. Shipping drugs, just like I thought Kendall was doing.
Kendall sounded so lovely.
I knew I'd get to the bottom of it.
He's on the run. I had no idea.
All right, Brooke's got her headphones on. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your time starts now. Kim and Kanye recently announced the name of their third child. What is it?
Chicago.
What's the national flower of the United States of America?
The rose.
Sweden just announced that they are reducing their 8-hour workday to how many hours?
6.
Which orchestra instrument gets its name from a French word that translates to loud wood in English?
Oboe.
The official language of Brazil is not Spanish. What is it?
Portuguese.
What's the name of the white ball used in billiards?
Cue ball.
From 18... Okay. Can't finish that one. You can
Okay.
take a guess, I guess, if you want to.
No, I have no idea.
All right.
From
Let's
18.
send it on over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did. With Jose
The only limit is yourself.
Bolaños.
Kendall, you did okay. Well, you got one correct today. He's not here. Who am I talking to? I forgot he dropped out. And Brooke? Dude, not one wrong. 6 in a row.
Really?
Well,
No wonder
Kendall,
he dropped off. He was scared.
He had no shot anyway.
Yeah, he was losing all over the place. We found out that he's shipping drugs internationally.
I think we made fun
So
of
he
his
hung up.
name at the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Really
This
beat
is a
him down.
He was
bad
also
day
scared.
for Kendall. Kendall, we like you. We think you're a good person.
Yep, we do. But you did lose, Kendall, so if you're still listening, you didn't get the money, and don't worry about calling back. You're fine. Let's go over the answers, though. Kim and Kanye recently announced the name of their third child. It's Chicago. The national flower of the United States of America is roses. They're made officially the national flower in 1986 by Ronald Reagan. Sweden just announced that they're reducing their 8-hour workday to 6 hours.
Oh, so good, Sweden.
I wish we could do that, yeah.
Yeah. Let's move to
The
Sweden.
Netherlands has the shortest at 29 hours per week.
Cool.
Yeah. Which orchestra instrument gets its name from a French word that translates to loud wood in English? Oboe.
I was a
And the-
saxophone player, so I'm real versed on the wood instruments.
Yeah. I know a little bit about loud wood, too. I didn't
Yep.
know it was oboe, though. The official language of Brazil is not Spanish, it's Portuguese. The name of the white ball used in billiards is the cue ball.
Nice job, Brooke.
Thanks.
And if Kendall was still on the phone, I would have let him know that just for playing, he won a room with a brew
Ooh, cool.
at Angel of the Winds Casino Resort, which includes a free night stay at their hotel, a brewery tasting, including a filled growler and a $20 casino fun book.
Would you like me to be Kendall? Oh, thanks, Jubal. That's so cool. I like
Perfect.
listening to your show all the time, and you're very funny.
Sounds exactly like him.
Good.
Angel of the Winds Casino Resort is just north of Seattle off I-5 exit 210, and we'll play Winbrook's Bucks same time tomorrow.
Move at 92.5.